Keisha Nichelle, and I want to give you 3 things that you can do right now as you begin to navigate life after loss, even while life is still happening all around you. See, right now where you are is a very pivotal moment of your life. Your loved one has transitioned, and you're stuck with the thoughts and feelings of, can life get better? My answer to you is yes. Yes, life can and will get better, but it will just take some time. See, life is still happening all around you with the coronavirus pandemic, the loss of jobs and the crash of the economy, and even the injustices that's happening to unarmed Black men and women at the hands of the police. All of these things are still happening, and grief is not taking a vacation. Grief is not sitting on the sidelines waiting for life to slow down before it decides to creep into your life. In 2007, that's when I became an orphan. See, I had lost my father at the age of 12 and my mother at the age of 21. I was a college student at the University of Kentucky when she passed. I was studying to become an athletic trainer. I was a student athletic trainer for the track and field team. I was a new member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and I was a part-time employee at the school bookstore. While all of this life was still at me, I was left to try to process the fact that I just put my mother in the ground 1 month prior to life happening. See, I was trying to adjust to a new normal, as they say, but I didn't give myself permission to grieve. I didn't give myself enough time to slow down and to really truly process what had just happened to me. And so once I got to a point where I needed to stop, slow down, and figure out me before I could get back into the world, there were 3 things that I did. And those 3 things are what I want to share with you right now to help you as you begin to navigate life after loss, even while life is still happening all around you. The first thing I did was to acknowledge that the loss had even happened. See, I already know that saying their name, even thinking about them, just brings tears to your eyes. It makes you break down. It makes your heart hurt. It's painful. It's painful to even realize that they're no longer here with us. But once we get to a point where we can actually acknowledge that the loss has happened, then we are subconsciously telling ourselves that we're ready to begin healing. Not that it's going to happen overnight, but we're telling ourselves in our mind that I am ready to heal. And so once you begin to talk about it, maybe even journal about it, post it on social media, you are acknowledging that the loss has occurred and that you are ready to begin the steps towards the healing. The second thing that I did was to accept that the loss happened. Now, acknowledging and accepting are 2 totally different things. Acknowledging is the subconscious mind of telling ourselves that it happened. Accepting is actually declaring that it happened. I don't like that it happened. I'm not happy that it happened, but I know that in time I will be able to move on with my life and be able to live out their memory through my own life. Even if it was your parent, your spouse, a child, your sibling, you're going to be able to live on in their memory once you be able to accept that that loss actually happened. And the third thing that I did was to make affirmations, was to affirm that where I am right now is not where I'm going to stay. See, affirmations are declarations that you can say over yourself that even if you're not where you are in the things that you're saying, these are the things that you're projecting, you're affirming to your subconscious mind and to the universe that though you may not be there right now, these are the things that you wish to have in your life. So I am statements can be, I will be stronger after this. I know that my loved one is with me. I know that I am going to make it. If you say these things, even if you don't feel them, but as you begin to say them, then subconsciously, in your mind and in the universe, your world will begin to shift. The pain will start to subside, And you'll be able to take one step further, day by day, month by month, year by year. You're able to take steps forward into creating the life that you will really want to have after the loss of your loved one. So there's two things that I need you to do for me. One, down below, I want you to leave me your I am statement. What is that I am statement that you are decreeing and declaring over your life? I want you to leave that below because there's going to be somebody else to see this video. And once they see your I am statement, they're going to know that they're not in this by themselves, but they're also going to know that there's somebody else who wants to get better, who wants to have a life after loss and is willing to make affirmations over their life, even if it's not where they are. So I want you to share your I am statement with us. And then the second thing I want you to do is to visit iwillliveagain.com. See, I will live again was the affirmation that I declared over my life in 2017, which made 10 years after the loss of my parents. I told God that I was ready to do life different, that I was ready to celebrate the fact that I had made it and survived 10 years without them, to be able to have a family and to have a prosperous career and working in my passion and to do all these things to help me to thrive even in their absence. And so at iwillliveagain.com, I have a very special Live Again bundle created just for you. That includes a healing journal where you can put pen to paper and to start writing out the thoughts and the feelings that you're holding inside. See, stress is one of the things that's going to build up within you, and I don't want you to become sick and ill because of all of the pain that you're holding inside. So even if you're not ready to verbally talk about it, just putting pen to paper is going to help release some of that stress and that tension that's built up inside of you. And then I have a healing affirmations ebook that has other affirmations in there that you may not have thought about, that you can begin to decree and declare over your life that you are going to make it after this loss. What I want to leave with you after this is you are going to make it, that you are going to get through the process. It's going to take time. It is not going to happen overnight. But I can promise you as a living testimony that if you are willing to do the work, that if you're willing to take this one day at a time, 1 second at a time, that there is truly going to be a purpose to the pain that you are feeling, and that you will indeed have a tremendous and a spectacular life after loss. I'll talk to you soon.